nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan.
Hello, hello. And the action continues here at Barangay San Dionisio Gymnasium, Parañaque City. Once again, this is Martin Moncada giving you the live action for your NYBL South League 2.0, presenting our next match. This match, the battle between We as One going up against Brain and BRAWN for our Born 2011 division. Once again, the NYBL South League 2.0 is brought to you by Work Signa. Hoops Basketball, be the best athlete. Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasaba. Luis Buco, together with Spalding, the official ball partner of the NYBL, and the JDR Creatives, the official media partner of the NYBL. And we have a slow pace start from the both squads. We as One getting the first point of the match. Here goes a Neo. Was ending the late game with the best player of the game between Tropang Elite. The three-pointer will miss. Here goes Neo now. They will run. Canonisado on the shot. Misses. Here goes the dark shirts. Feliciano onto Hernandez. Missing that bank. Rebound secured by Drex. Here is GN. Aquino with the leather now. Kakulitan with a shot. Will miss. La Paz puts it up. No. AK Hernandez dominating that rebound play. Feliciano puts up the three. Yes, sir. Marcus Feliciano with a three-pointer from the left wing. Exploding from the distance. And a kickball is being called. Shot clock is reset to 14. Here's Kakulitan, the Rex. Missing that move. Bola magbabalik sa panig ng Brain and BRAWN. Oh, there's a steal from We as One. LJ couldn't get that get-go. Aaron to put it back. Aaron Canonesado cleans it up. Three-pointer won't go. Here is Drex. Kakulitan. Mangungulit na naman. But that will be a foul there. Lawrence Gaza whistled on his first. There's a three-pointer. Kaboom! Nico Canonesado still restless on the three-point distance. AK missing that one. Three-pointer. Retaliation will miss. And Kyle Prieto. Kyle Prieto on a get-go two-pointer. There's a steal. Gian Aquino on his first personal foul of the match. Here's the cross-court pass. Jumper from the perimeter is good. Eight nga. Marcus Feliciano with another perimeter J. Here's Drex on the high post. Aiden puts it up. No. Battle for the loose ball. Neo picks it up. Canonesado with it. Outlet to GN. Shot clock winding down. There's Neo for three. Having some open look. Will miss. Here's the breakout. Feliciano on the trail. It was a no-no. Here's a steal for BRAWN. Gaza all the way in. Couldn't explode. Prieto this time. Oh, yes. Kyle Prieto with 4 points already now. 9-7 is our score. 2-point advantage for BRAWN. Here's a fake. 3 seconds violation is being called. And Travis Guerrero is in for Gian Aquino. Here's the fake from Marcus. Feliciano on to Hernandez. AK for Trey. Burn! AK Hernandez out of nowhere with the three. Up to 5. Here goes the breakout. Prieto has it all the way in. Lawrence Gaza with that eye-to-eye connect. With Hernandez, there's a three-pointer. Neo, yes sir. Palitan ng buslo sa magkabilang koponan. Lamang dito ng 4 ang BRAWN. There's a miss. Here goes the red shirts now. On the retaliation, a dribbling violation is being called. Here's Lawrence Gaza. Outlet to AK, same spot. No results. Travis Guerrero trips to the line for 2 charities, and BRAWN redeployed their unit 5-man substitution coming in from them. That'll be 1 out of 2 for Sean. Down to 3. Nathan Montesero is in for Aaron. Here goes Makatula. Swings it over. Oh, there's a block from LJ. What a deny there from LJ La Paz. Denying the 3-pointer from Yuri Legayada. Here's an inbound play from Makatula. Lorenzo. Ziggy for 3! Yes, sir! Ziggy Tejada off the bench with that extagging inside to Hong. What a sequence there for Brain and BRAWN. Here goes the outlet inside on the right wing to La Paz. Back to Sean. Here's Guerrero. Travis onto Monteser. Nathan making his way. Running shot will miss. Rebound secured by Villa. But the ball will stay on the side of Wiazon off that out of bounds. Martin Fatuhina sees up this action for the first time. For Nathan. Here's a cross court. A steal. Here goes Hong. Gavin to Yuri. Hong with a finish. And Yuri Legayada gets his first assist on his wings. Martin with a fake. Head off. Traveling is called. Here's the outlet there on the left wing. Flanking onto Yuri. Felt short. Couple of seconds to go. Here goes Travis. Losing the handles there. Legayada with a hustle. Diving for the letter. But the ball goes on the hands of Vias. Here goes Aiden. Hand up on the right. Neo from the corner. Bang, bang, bang. Neo Canonisado is too hot to handle on the 3-pointer. 13 seconds remaining on the first. There's a fake. And the ball will stay on the side of VS1 with still 4.7 seconds remaining. Oh, there's a break. 2 seconds. Ziggy. And that will do it for our first quarter with a score 21-14 in favor of Brain and BRAWN.
National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng
And we are back in action. Here's our second quarter, and there's a foul call on number 49, Gian Aquino. "49. And Arkin Villa trips to the line for 3. He missed the first already. Oh. Arkin. For the third time. Still a no. And a lane violation is called. A substitute free throw for Arkin. And he makes it. That's 1 out of 4 for Arkin Villa. Here goes Aiden. Antonio Canonisado with a floater. Missing it. Rebound secured by Gavin. Hong on to Ziggy. Ziggy all the way. Ziggy Tejada capitalizing on his speed. Here's Kakulitan. Passes inside. LJ holds. And he is fouled. That will be a foul on Gavin Hong. Look at that. And yes, that will be a good call. That will be the first personal foul on Gavin Hong. And LJ La Paz will trips to the line for 2. Again, a foul is whistled against Brain in BRAWN. That will be Lorenzo Macatula this time. That will be his first. Here's Macatula. Hands up on the right wing to Yuri. Legayada hands off. Inside. Up in under and in. And look at that end one play from Lorenzo Macatula. Plus a bonus, but he will miss that one though. Here goes the play. Aaron has it. Onto Drex on the middle. La Paz on the bank. Sarado yun. Here goes the breakout. Gavin has it. Ziggy. On to Lorenzo Macatula with a pass. Hong! Too strong. And VS1 having a chance to cut off the deficit. A steal. Ziggy. Tejada passes to Yuri and 1. And let's take a look of that instant replay. Yuri Legayada. And a timeout is called for VS1.
National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas. Ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas. Ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas.
Yuri Legayada Legayada off that and one play will flip to the line for a bonus. Having a chance for a 3-point opportunity from the free throw distance. It is a balanced scoring this time for Brain and BRAWN. An equal production for their unit in their second game here at our Here goes the breakout. An anticipation from Yuri. Legayada driving for the letter. And that will be an 8 seconds backcourt violation. Whistled on Brain BRAWN. Whistled on VS1, I guess. Yes. Legayada launches for 3. In and out though. Rebound secured by Drex. Now here is VS1. Travis Guerrero. On to Aiden. Canonisado making his way. Is fouled. Arkin Villa whistled on his verse on that correction. Here's a drive. Makatula Lorenzo on the sky. Feeling that shot there. Oh, anticipation. Turnover there for VS1. Ito yung medyo downhill para sa side ng VS1 kasi. Ito, so 3-pointer from Arkin. Arkin Villa with a 3-pointer. At yun nga, balik nga tayo doon na ito yung medyo downhill sa side ng VS1 kasi kakatapos lang nung game nila. And then ito kasunod agad sila yung kasunod nalalaro. And medyo downhill doon. Pero kita naman natin, they still perform on this matchup and a traveling is called on Ziggy Tejada. Here's the attack from the baseline. Sean with a finish. And Sean Villar at last with a 2. Here's Arkin. Hands up to Ziggy. Makatula has it. Lorenzo against Guerrero. Legayada on the cross. Arkin. That volley. And the ball goes over the back. The ball goes on the side of VS1. Three-pointer underway. No, the Rex underneath. And Rex kakulitan Burvis that too on the bank. Lead down to 13. Here goes Lorenzo. Makatula launches from the bank. Missing that one. The rebound secured by Aaron. Here goes Travis Guerrero against Yuri. Basket defense applied there. Outlet. Directs. Fakes. Attacking the baseline is good. And Directs kakulitan with a back-to-back 2-pointer. Arkin missing that shot though. Entering the halfway mark. Travis crosses the line onto Aaron. Canonisado inside Rex. Bumping his way. A 3 seconds violation is called. And a 5-man substitution for Brain and Brawn. There goes De Parine together with Rain Agnes, who's seeing this action for the first time. Here at our second quarter. The dynamic duo, Irvis Mendoza launches, missing their shot. Now here goes. Travis all the way up, nowhere to go. Here's De Parine. Janus! Oh no! Niluwa ng ring. A pressure defense applied by the dark shirts. Aaron launches from the left wing. Here goes. Baseline inbound. Drop pass. Kakulitan with a finish. And Rex Kakulitan with a finish. There's a three-pointer. Too strong. Here goes Riaz 1. They're only down by as much as 9. Aaron all the way! Aaron Canonisado with a beautiful finish there. Here's Mendoza now. That is the 4th straight miss there for Brain and Brawn. Canonisado has it. Aaron on the right, on the left. Hands up to Guerrero. Travis kicks out. Shot clock winding down. Aaron misses. Kakulitan once again, finishing the business. Drex Kakulitan getting those offensive rebounds there, converting it into points, and there's a foul. Whistled on that play. Second personal foul whistled on Drex Kakulitan. That will be second. Yeto on the line, shooting for 2. Missing that first. And both free throws, 0 out of 2 for him from the line. Brain and Brawn on the penalty zone. Missed 2 free throws for Travis Guerrero. Missing that first. Oh, 0 out of 2, but Drex getting that miss, putting it back in. Drex Kakulitan making things done for them. Oh, a steal. Here's the break. Morten. No. There goes the handoff. Villar with a cleanup. The lead is down to 3. Here goes Mendoza. 3-pointer underway. No. At ang bola ay mapupunta sa side ng WS1. Still under a minute remaining. 59 seconds to be exact. Here goes Travis. Guerrero with the leather. Crossing the lines there. On the left wing to Aaron. To cut down the chase. Aaron for the tie. No. And the rebound is secured by Prieto. Here's the breakout. Agnes for the trail. Touchdown. And a timeout is called for Brain and Ron. NYBL South League 2.0 will be back after this timeout break.
National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng
And we are back in action. Agnes perimeter stab. On connect. $30 remaining. Still a lot of time. Drop pass, Pahutina on a get-go. Shot for three. Nowhere to go. Here's the break. De Parine. Touchdown. And the dynamic duo is activated now. Still from Agnes. He go in. He go up. No. 5 seconds. Travis. No. And that ends our first half with a score 37-32 for BRAWN. NYBL South League 2.0 will be back after this halftime break.
National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw.
And we are back in action, NYBL fans here at Barangay San Dionisio Gymnasium, Parañaque City. For your NYBL South League 2.0, this is the match between WS1 and BRAWN for that Born 2011 division. Brain and Brawn is on the upper hand here, 37-32. Up by 5. Once again, this is Martin Moncada giving you the live action. Together with Work Signa, Luis Buco, Don Benito, ang pambansang kasaba, and Spalding, the official ball partner of the NYBL, and JDR Creatives, the official media partner of your NYBL. And here goes Brain and Brawn now. On the action, Agnes on the right wing, passes. Rain launches the 3 from the corner, fell short, rebound secured by LJ. La Paz crosses. Hand off now on the middle. Kakulitan on the kick out. Neo launches the perimeter. Ball stays on the side. Off VS1. With 14 on their shot clock. There's a 3-pointer from the left wing. Will miss for Aiden. Neo from the corner. Near steal. There's a 3. Still's a no. Aaron this time, disconnected. La Paz is blocked. Here goes the Brain and Brawn on the run. Rain all the way. Rain Agnes, the fast one. Another steal for Rain. Here's Agnes now. He passes this time, and there's a foul. Lawrence Gasa is being fouled there. And as you take a look on that instant replay, here's Lawrence Gasa. Slight back. Oh, that's a strong body contact there against his hips. Ay, tinagpag lang ng bata yun. Gets the free throw shot. Here goes Gian Aquino. Hands up there. Oh, a steal from Hong. Gavin on to Rain. Agnes disconnected on that layup there. Here goes Gian Aquino. A steal, a layup, and a 2. Again, the dynamic duo of Agnes and De Parine. Oh, look at that steal from Rain, from Janus. Here's Agnes, pocket pass is blocked. "17 seconds to work with on the side of BNB. The shot from De Parine. A stab is good. Here's the breakout now. Oh! Near steal. Kakulitan recovers. One-handed lob. No. Here's the break. Shot for 3. Agnes couldn't convert. Here's the breakout. La Paz with a touchdown. Lead down to 10. The chase continues. Here's Rain from the corner on to Gaza. Lawrence to De Parine. Yes, sir. And Janus De Parine continues to convert. And another steal all the way up and one. And as we take a look at this instant replay, Lawrence Gaza converting that end one play, and a timeout is called for WS1. We will be back after the break.
National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw.
We're
National
back in action. Free throw coming in for Lawrence Gaza for a bonus. And he makes that three-point play from the line. A pressure defense applied. Here is Hong. Couldn't make it though. Oh! Deparin is there. Again, the chemistry of Brain and perfect execution there from LJ. Here goes the blue shirts. Gaza passes on the lane and in. The Brain and Bronze squad is in the zone. Hong passes. Up in the air. No. Gavin now. And Kyle Prieto joins the club. Oh, still. Here he goes. De Parine. Oh. And an offensive foul is being called. Let go. Agnas inside. De Parine dishing in. The block. Here's the break. Patuhina. Huli ka. We have a kickball. Possession mapupunta sa Brain and Brawn. And let's take a look at this instant replay. The block from Lawrence Gaza, denying that shot from Martin. A steal. Here goes Martin now. All the way. Extra pass. Rex with a finish. Here goes the dark shirts. Fadeaway jumper. No. Sidestepping move. And there's a set from Drex. Travis onto Drex. The get-go man. We have an held ball. Possession mapupunta sa Brain and Brawn. Substitution. Here goes Feliciano. There's three-pointer, won't connect. Guerrero passes on the lane. Oh, Neo loses it. Onto Aaron. Slight hesitation. Guerrero sa gitna. Masyado malakas. There's a steal. The pull-up is in. Here goes Arkin from the distance. Won't go. Here's the breakout. Neo for the touchdown. Oh, no, no, no. A sorry miss for Neo. Here goes Ziggy. Block from behind. Neo on a second chance. Still a miss. Here is Kakulitan with a quick snatch. And Drex Kakulitan still making things done for them. Cutting down the chase to 13. Makatula missing the three-pointer. A 2-minute mark is in. And Aaron Canonisado Burr is the three-pointer. Cutting down the chase to 10. Three-point answer on the other side. Will miss. Here is Drex. 2 against 1. Make it 2 out of 2 versus 2. Neil. No. There's a save. Recovered by Travis. Guerrero sa ilalim. And 1. And let's take a look at this instant replay. Travis getting the fake. The shot will count and shooting for a bonus. And that is a perfect three-point play from Travis Guerrero. Here goes AK. Hernandez passing on the right wing to Ziggy. Tejada on to Makatula for 3. In and out though. Drex getting the leather. Mauuna siya. 2 versus 1. Is fouled. Here goes Brayden Braun. De Parine passes on the extra. AK and 1. And look at that instant replay from JDR Creatives. AK Hernandez finishes too strong, getting that contact, but he misses the bonus free throw though from the line. Goes the outlet. Three-pointer will miss. Ball picks up by Feliciano. AK for 3. Fell short. 25 seconds remaining and there is a foul. "23 seconds remaining. The foul is whistled on Ziggy Tejada. Here's the break. Oh, traveling is being called. Ball will return on the hands of PS1. With still 14 on the game clock. There's a fake. Sean takes flight. Misses. Kakulitan won't get in. Here is Ziggy now. Zigzagging. No. For the Hail Mary. Slightly blocked. End of third quarter, score 57-48. Still for Brayden Braun. We'll be back after this break, mga ka-NYBL fans.
National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat
Here's the fourth and final quarter, the deciding quarter of the match. Still, Brain and Brawn on the upper hand, up by 9, 57 to 48. And then in the final minutes of this matchup for our Born 2011 division. There is Canonisado, launches from way. That will be a miss. Here is the open way. Makatula. Smart play from him. And a timeout is called for Brain and Brawn.
Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw.
And we are back. Still 14 on the shot clock for Brain and Brawn. Feliciano launches. Overshoots that one. Rebound secured by La Paz. This one is only down by 9. Here is Guerrero. Travis passes to Kakulitan. Drop onto La Paz. There's a 3 seconds violation whistled by our officials. Enzo Makatula. Ends up onto Ziggy. Tejada onto AK. Makatula on the top of the key. Ziggy takes the three. Missing that one. Secured by Enzo for the second serving. Feliciano for three. Kaboom! Marcus Feliciano to relax on that three-pointer. Lead up to 12, 60 to 48. 2 minutes gone by. Ball goes out. Bola magbabalik sa koponan ng Brain and Brawn. Here goes Marcus. On to Arkin. He is blocked by Aaron from behind. Rebound secured by Travis. Here is Guerrero. On the way, anticipated by Ziggy. What a deny there from Tejada. Here goes the red shirt, still looking for an answer. Aaron swings over to Travis. Guerrero to Canonisado. There's a cross court on to Kakulitan. The Rex powering his way. Too strong on that release. Here's AK. Passes on to Ziggy. Tejada onto Feliciano with a floater. Missing that one. Kakulitan with a power rebound. 3 minutes gone by. In this fourth, there's a floater. Kakulitan missing that one. Travis misses. And there is a foul down there. And an offensive foul whistled on Lorenzo Macatula. And as we'll take a look on that instant replay, that extra elbow. Canonisado, Neo for 3, missing that one. Here is De Parine. Legayada on the hesitation, missing that shot. We have an injury situation down there. Here goes Canonisado, missing the three-pointer. Here is Guerrero passing down the lane, and Neo with a conversion. Lead down to 10. Hope still alive for Rias-1. Mendoza launches the three, too strong. And Audric getting the leather down there. Guerrero passes inside. Fade away, miss. De Parine with the leather. Here goes Legayada with a one-hander. And one is there. Take a look at that instant replay. Gavin Hong with that end one play there. Here goes Guerrero Travis. Swings it over. Corner pocket three for Neo. Disconnected, and there is a foul. Gavin whistled on his third. Agnas getting the rebound there. De Parine on the rush. Goes for the attack. Passes on to Hong. But he's caught stepping out of bounds. Bola magbabalik sa mga nakapula. Here goes Travis Guerrero. Ends up onto Aaron. Canonisado. Passes to Neo for 3. Fell short on that distance. Audric puts it back. Misses. Body for the loose leather. Fouled whistle down there. Sean Villar whistled on his first. The hand of the three for Yuri. One connect. Agnas fading away. Stills a miss on the second time around. Under 4 minutes remaining. Still BRAWN and BRAWN on the upper hand. Up by 12, 62 to 50. Jumper from the baseline is good. Audric Rodriguez with that stab. Down to 10. Yuri passes. There's a kick out. De Parine all the way. And a foul. De Parine trips to the line for 2 free throws. Takes care of the first. One out of 2 for Janus. Here goes Sean. Assist. Up inside. Audric with another finish. Another finish there from Audric Rodriguez. Down the lane. Only down by as much as 8 points. Yuri lights it up. Missing. Entering the twilight zone, NYBL fans. The final moments of this matchup. 3-pointer. Here's the break. Yuri! No! Agnas this time. Yes, sir. Rain Agnas continues the dominance. Outlet from the wing. Traveling is being called. Entering the last 2-minute mark. Slowly but surely, there's a 3-pointer. Yuri will miss. It's the handoff there. Inside. And that last 2-minute mark is brought to you by Work Signa. The twilight zone of the match for our Born 2011 division. A steal from Aiden. Canonisado. Takes flight. Misses. Here's De Parine. Janus. Passes to Agnas up in the sky. Here's Rain. Is fouled. Rain Agnas trips to the line for 2 charities. Here goes Aaron Canonisado. Flights misses. Ziggy. Tejada. All the way in. Yes, sir. $69 to 56. 13-point advantage from Brain and Brawn. There's a kick out. Andres. Ball stolen by Ziggy. Here is Tejada. All the way up. Is fouled. Ziggy Tejada trips the line for 2. We has 1 on the penalty zone. And get ready for our next match from the Born 2009 division. Food Drip going up against the RGG Farms basketball. Exciting matchup from this Two squads from the Born 2009. And as we take a look on the near end of this matchup between Brain and Brawn and VS1. Here goes Arkin. Villa won't connect. Blocked by Sean. Is blocked, but he is fouled. Drex misses the first. That won't go. It's the touchdown. Arkin misses once again. 24 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Sean has it. Travis having some daylight, fell short. And that would do it. Our final score, 71-56. Brain and Brawn with a commanding finish here with our 2011 division. Once again, NYBL South League will be back after this break.
National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth